First year at Sonic Neon, and it's been amazing. The guests they brought in were amazing. The crowds were amazing. The concert was one of the coolest things.
I bought her a VIP ticket so she could drag me all the way out here.
10-hour drive to get here. It's really, really nice when you see a first year like this be so popping. I love it. It's really exceeded my expectations, which makes me really excited for next year too, because I can't believe this is just the first year.
The general sentiment is that this does not feel like a first year convention to most people. It feels like it's running very smoothly.
It warms my heart being around people who are as obsessed as I am. Rainbow Dash is a Sonic fan. Absolutely, 100%. I got super into it because of the third movie, but it's always been a part of my life.
Jim Carrey wants to grab me by my face. I'm doing it.
I really like who they got to be here for autographs.
Sonic has taught me over the years to not take life too seriously.
I knew when we were making the games that I was a part of something bigger and greater than me.
My boys started playing the games, and so I was able to watch them play through it so I could see what I actually recorded.
I've been a big Sonic fan my whole life. I love the characters, the vibes. Music's really good.
Live and learn, hanging on the edge. Yeah, so you know the song.
Hi, I'm Jessica, and I am the chair of Sonic Neon Summit.
Okay. I'm Jimmy Gassler. I'm the co-chair and supportive husband of Sonic Neon Summit.
So thank you to everyone. Thank you to our AV team. Thank you to Johnny, Bentley. Thank you to all of our con staff. And no one's listening anymore, so woo!
It started because there are a few Sonic the Hedgehog conventions in other areas in the US as well as in the UK, but they're all in the southern US. So when we were talking about doing our own, we thought, well, Reno would actually be a perfect place. Also, the Knuckles TV show was filmed here. So we thought it'd be just a nice little homage to it.
I am the original video game voice of Sonic the Hedgehog, but Sonic didn't speak in the video games until the Dreamcast system, and that's where I came in.
Oh yeah! This is happening! Whatever you say, Eggman! No problem, Knuckles! We'll take care of everything here!
I got it because I happened to be working for a guy who knew someone else. And so I had been in the voiceover game for about 3 years or so, and so when that Sega employee mentioned to that casting director, who mentioned to the guy I was working for, hey, they're going to have their own whole new platform called the Dreamcast, and they're going to put jumper cables on the whole Sonic franchise and make a new game. And he mentioned to them, he said, I'm working with this guy right now. He does a turtle voice for me. I bet he could be a good hedgehog for you. So that's how I got invited to the audition. It was me versus probably 50 other guys. And it just went my way that day, and here we are 27 years later.
The premise of it is that all these influencers get kidnapped, they get put in body bags, taken to a mansion, and then there are 3 rules. If you try to leave, you get killed. If you have to have the most amount of followers, if you don't, you get killed. Anybody that knows me, my whole life, right, is Sonic and Disney Channel and Nickelodeon. I like light, happy things. I don't like dark things. I got involved, I actually was friends with Ryan Drummond and David Humphrey. We all knew each other before. Initially, they were looking for a voice match for Ryan Drummond, and they brought us in for Shadow and Knuckles.
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine. You got that? Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
And I used to look and sound like Ryan Drummond. And so
initially he recommended David, and he said, if you want someone to look and sound like me, you should call Scott Dreyer. So we're all got in just to the audition because of Ryan. That's what a great friend he is. We auditioned that day, and David ended up getting Shadow, and they called me that night, and they said, when you walked in the room and you opened your mouth, we knew you were Knuckles.
So far, so good. Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I am the original voice of Shadow the Hedgehog from Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, and Sonic Battle. I was working with Ryan Drummond, Sonic the Hedgehog, doing something else, doing a different show. We were doing a musical theater show called Forever Plaid. Same with Scott Dreyer, who's the Knuckles. Sega was looking for new voice actors, and they invited us to come and audition. And I'd never done any voiceover work ever before, and I got Shadow the Hedgehog.
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
So it was my introduction into the voiceover world, and yeah, it's been Shadow ever since.
It's the goat milker! It's the goat milker!
How was it like working with Jim Carrey in the Sonic movies?
It's really, really cool.
Agent Stone, the doctor thinks you're basic. I just thought you might like a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk. Of course I want a latte. I love the way you make them! Why are we working with this imbecile? Come on, Shadow. Got fresh avocados in the crab. We'll make guac.
What just happened?
It's the Stash Masher, right here in the manual. Jim Carrey's always been a hero of mine, and so to have the opportunity to work with him was an absolute dream come true, and he's extremely gracious. So there was a scene in the first movie where Robotnik gets punched out by Donut Lord. I like to call him Donut Lord. I don't think his real name's Tom. And played by James Marsden. And Stone runs in to help Robotnik instead of chasing after James Marsden's character and Sonic. And he comes in to check on Robotnik and see if he's okay. And in the script, there was nothing about like what ended up in the movie. It was just typical, like kind of, oh, Robotnik is like exacerbated and kind of just annoyed. And Jim was like, I feel like I'd be like really, like just, I want to do something to Stone.
Open your mouth and say you thought that you should stop him.
Like just because he, and so we were discussing it, and I just remember him just like trying to figure out. He's like, I kind of want to do something to his face.
No, I thought that maybe I should check to see if you were okay.
I was like, yeah, I'm on board. Let's go. Like, what do you have in mind? And he was just like kind of looking at my mouth, and I was like, you want to grab me by my mouth? He was like, I kind of do. I was gonna open up my mouth just enough for him to get his hand in there and just pull me forward. And then I remember our producer, Toby, coming up to me, are you okay with that? Are you fine? Is that okay? Like, for safety, you don't have to do it? I was like, Jim Carrey wants to grab me by my face. I'm doing it. Like.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll miss your lattes with steamed Austrian goat milk.
Goodbye, Doctor.
We had a few guests that we knew that we wanted to get.
Yeah. Pete Capella was the first one for sure.
Pete Capella.
It's the worst film that I've ever been involved with. It's just so bad and so poorly written. But that said, there was supposed to be like a love triangle.
Bentley Jones was another one because we were hoping that this would be the year of Silver because we had just gotten through with the Fearless Year of Shadow. We're like, okay, come on. So it did not happen.
I'm genuinely upset you can't do a show without the song.
Yeah, but they've heard this song a million times. They don't want to hear it.
Wait, do you guys want to hear the song? Wait, maybe they don't. I don't know. Wait, do you guys actually want to hear the song?
The crowds were amazing. The concert was one of the coolest things I've ever seen and or been involved with. And look at this old school, like, Reno ballroom that we're in with crystal chandeliers hanging from the ceiling. It's just such a cool vibe. I'm so stoked to be here. So yeah, I'm an actor and a voice actor, most popularly known as the voice of Silver the Hedgehog.
They burn away at my world, destroying everything in their path. What's the point of all this? It'll never end. This is so unbelievable. Yes, the flames are properly sealed. It's done.
I was pursuing it, or am still pursuing a career in acting. It's always a journey in that. I was in New York hoofing it, doing the theater and TV and film thing, and I also was interested in radio and therefore had a radio demo. And 4Kids Productions got a hold of that, and I started getting called in for auditions, and Silver was the first big one I booked. Just how grateful I am to be a part of all this, and yeah, thank you to the Sonic community for showing Silver so much love.
I like actually getting to know the attendees. That's the fun for me personally, because I just love that energy and being around people who like the same things I do. It's just nice. Every interaction we're having at the booth, people are energetic, they're happy to be here. A lot of people are loving to stop and chat with the artists, which is always great for us.
Sonic has been my childhood. I'm already welling up. Sonic was my whole childhood, honestly. Growing up as a weird kid, it was really hard to find things to identify with, and I feel like Sonic as a whole had a plethora of characters that you can identify different bits of your personality traits with. My sister and I grew up playing all the Sonic games, GameCube, and then of course Sonic 06, and then Sonic Wii. I have always loved how independent Rouge has always been. I think her character, despite all of the ups and downs of accountability, she has always remained a very femme fatale character, and she's always been such a loyal character to people that she truly cares about. So despite her being a spy half the time, what actually matters to her, she follows her path, and I think there aren't a lot of female characters in children's stories like that. So I think that's really awesome.
So you just talked to my sister. We've been loving Sonic the Hedgehog for going on 20 years now. And so as soon as I heard that this was happening, I knew that we had to come. So I bought her ticket. I was like, and you have to come with me. I started playing Sonic during a really pivotal time in my life, 12 years old. I had watched my cousin play Sonic Adventure 2 on his Dreamcast. And so when I got a GameCube for my birthday, he sent me the Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 pack. As soon as Shadow came on screen, I immediately resonated with him, the kind of dark, mysterious quality of him. I was 13 years old around 2006, where emo was obviously very popular, gaining traction, and I just loved his look. I loved his soft-spokenness, and I loved the tenderness of his story and his character development as he grappled with his loss, reawakening all of these years later to be thrown into something completely different. And as each game comes out, I'm just so mesmerized by him and just so in love with his character. Very excited to play as him anytime.
I watch Sonic Boom a lot, so yeah, I really love Tails. Tails is my favorite character, and be able to dress up as him in a place where a bunch of people are also dressing up as him, and other characters that I grew up with has been really cool and awesome to watch.
Well, I'm actually really impressed because I've been to other cons, and I'm really impressed with the people that they got too for voice actors and actors in general. All the characters are really what attracting to it, so it's just a fun something to distract and pass the time.
I know a lot about Sonic, so just because of him, I grew up with it. It was one of our first video games our mom gave us, and so I was forced to learn a lot because of him, so funsies.
I think is really fun. Meeting new people and meeting actors for the for the second time is really great. You also get to like meet people who favor the same games that you play as a kid.
It was a party. I loved it. I love the energy that everyone has, and it was just so hyped and non-judgmental. Everyone was there and they were themselves, like for the most part. I love how open the community is. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah. I've been shuffling ever since I heard the song.
Oh yeah.
That's impressive. Thank you.
So how are we doing in front of the chairs? Do not cross the white line. That is a direct order from the doctor himself. Okay? He got in touch with me, he said, Stone, don't let anybody cross that white line. Now, you want me fired, you'll cross the white line. And I don't think all right, cool, bye. You ruined it for everyone.
So I'm a professional musician of, since I'm 11 years old. I created a very famous U.S. band called Hardline, which also featured Neil Schon from the rock group Journey. And 3/5 of the band today, Journey, is my band Hardline. I expanded my career writing amazing music. Songs like What I'm Made Of, I Am, on and on and on, to support all the incredible games that I have never played. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, yes, I do that at events. We raise money for an amazing charity that supports disability employment, autistic employment, popcorn for the people. Amazing. 2 facilities, one in Philadelphia, one in New Jersey. We make the most delicious popcorn you've ever had in your life, and the entire company is run by autistic and disabled people. I do these events. I play shows from Santiago, Chile to wherever around the world, and in the masses, 30,000 people at a time. It's communities, all those that share a commonality that has been existing since a lot of you have been kids, like little kids.
I've heard that a lot of this music has been the lifeblood of your childhood. Is that right? I want to see some hands of everyone that uses this music to lift them up. To bring you to a beautiful, safe place. I had a young man come up to me. He was crying hard.
I'm crying.
Stop your crying, you make me cry. And I held this young man. I said, what's wrong? What's wrong, my bro? What's wrong? He said, when I was in school, I was bullied. I was called names. I was kicked. Yeah. I was made fun of. I was told I was different. And I said, young man, look at these 30,000 fucking people. You were not wrong. You be who you want to be. You love what you want to love. Let's play this next one. And most importantly, you listen to your Crush 40. Let's go. Sing it.
It has always spoken to me, whether it be through the games, the movies, the TV shows, the comics, any of it, and I just wanted to share my love with everybody.
I found that the Sonic community is super supportive, super inclusive.
It's about community and it's about acceptance.
Not every job that you do, you get to meet the fans and see what an impact you've made on their lives, and it means so much to hear their stories about their life and how the game affected them and helped them through hard times.
You have everyone from people who are neurodivergent and can barely speak, to like the dude who was on the football team who just loved Sonic.
It was our first game together, and then he always wanted me to play with him. He always wanted me to be Tails while we were playing the games. And
Really cool. I feel really seen. I'm an educator, and Sonic the Hedgehog is one of the ways that I'm able to really connect with my students.
Approach your problems with a little bit of levity. Sounds cheesy, but be the light in the darkness, that kind of thing. And I feel like I've gained and used all those lessons that Sonic has taught me.
It warms me that I can share and continue to share this music that's still loved by so many people. Sonic is community.
Good night, everybody.
That was amazing.
Hey.